Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 12th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Libra, the cosmic current is flowing directly through you today, and it's pulling you toward visibility in ways you may not even realize. With Venus harmonizing in your sign and the moon lighting up your house of expression, you're naturally magnetic. Conversations orbit around you, eyes linger a little longer, and opportunities arrive without you having to chase them. It's not just surface attention. What you're radiating is creativity, confidence, and an unmistakable sense of presence. People feel it, and more importantly, you're beginning to feel it yourself. That quiet work you've been putting in behind the scenes, the steady effort step by step, is showing results in subtle but powerful ways. This is the kind of day where the seeds of expansion are sprouting. The Empress energy is written all over your chart right now, encouraging you to cultivate beauty, harmony, and abundance in every corner of your life. Don't underestimate how much your environment plays into your mood. What you surround yourself with today reflects back on what you're capable of manifesting. If there's clutter or lingering negativity in your space, clean it up and reset. By focusing on what's already thriving, whether it's your work, your relationships, or your self-care, you amplify it, feeding momentum into growth you've been patiently waiting on. Romantically, the signals are undeniable. The magnetic pull between you and someone who can't seem to look away is intensifying. This energy has the feel of a slow-burn connection, one that began with an almost electric spark and is now deepening into something that feels destined. Whether you're aware of it or not, someone is very much tuned into your rhythm and may be strategizing how to bridge the distance. With the Mago influence circling your chart, expect encounters that feel fated, like déjà vu moments that confirm you're on the right track. For some Libras, this is the beginning of a love chapter that not only excites but stabilizes, one where shared values and dreams of a future come to the forefront. Career-wise, you're stepping into a period where your efforts are finally being recognized. That sense of waiting for validation, wondering if your contributions were landing, is giving way to real acknowledgement. The Ten of Cups influence here suggests harmony within teams or networks, especially if things felt fractured before. If you've been navigating a tense professional environment, resolutions are on the horizon. The energy is cooperative now, and you'll notice a shift in how others approach you. Offers or opportunities tied to projects that feel familial or rooted in trust could surface, and while they may start modestly, they carry long-term promise. The bigger theme today, though, isn't just external recognition, it's inner healing. The star is aligned in your chart, marking a clear moment of renewal. If you've been wrestling with disappointments from the past year, especially since last October, this is the cosmic reassurance that those trials had a purpose. You may not have understood the why at the time, but clarity is arriving. The endings that once hurt are making sense now, showing themselves as the very events that cleared space for your current transformation. This week especially, trust your intuition. It's heightened, and the subtle nudges you feel are real guidance, pointing you toward choices that will restore balance. Emotional resilience is key. The Death card is hovering in the heart of your spread, not as an omen of loss, but as a reminder of rebirth. Change has been uncomfortable, and yes, at times chaotic, but that discomfort cracked open doors you wouldn't have walked through otherwise. What's surfacing now is proof that you endured for a reason. The reward is on its way, though it may arrive in increments rather than all at once. Be patient with yourself in this waiting period. Transformation is rarely instant, but it is always profound. Financially, the Seven of Pentacles underscores the lesson of delayed gratification. You've been investing time, energy, or resources into something that hasn't bloomed yet, and while impatience is natural, today you're reminded that harvests take time. Trust that your labor hasn't been in vain. Even if the returns look small now, they're compounding. A bigger wave of abundance is building. It's just aligning itself with the right timing. Stay disciplined, stay observant, and don't let temporary slowdowns convince you the process isn't working. On a more personal note, there's an energy of reconnection swirling around. Someone from your past may circle back into your life, not randomly, but with intention. This could be a friend, an old ally, or someone whose role in your journey hasn't finished. Their reappearance carries weight. They have something to share that links directly to your path forward. While their story may carry heaviness, your role isn't to fix but to listen, and in doing so, you may rediscover a bond that feels karmically significant. Spiritually, the message is crystal clear. Lean on your guides, your faith, or whatever anchors your sense of higher connection. The number 3 is resonating loudly for you, symbolizing growth, expansion, and alignment between mind, body, and spirit. Small steps matter now more than giant leaps. Ask for guidance, stay receptive, and you'll notice synchronicities weaving into your day, subtle reminders that you're not navigating this transformation alone. Overall, this is a day of becoming, of seeing the results of your quiet persistence begin to shape into reality. It may not all arrive at once, but each sign, each connection, each piece of validation is proof that you're creating something enduring. Trust the timing, Libra. What's yours is on its way, and the universe is aligning every piece of the puzzle in your favor. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Libra, the energy around you is both mystical and purposeful. The cards speak of miracles, recovery, and the rewriting of your destiny. You are entering a cycle where divine timing plays a major role, and your spirit is being guided toward healing, love, and new opportunities. Let us walk card by card through today's message, weaving together the path of renewal and balance that is unfolding for you. Card 1, Judgment. The first card, Judgment, announces rebirth. Libra, today you are called to rise from the ashes of past disappointments, much like stepping into a brighter dawn. Your natural ability to seek fairness and clarity means this card aligns deeply with your soul. Judgment highlights the moment where you are no longer defined by old wounds, but by the choices you make to renew your spirit. It invites you to listen carefully to divine guidance and to trust that what is meant for you is finding its way, almost as if heaven itself placed this card in your hands. Card 2, the Magician. The Magician confirms that you hold the tools and inner resources to shape your reality today. Libra, you often hesitate before acting, weighing every option to maintain balance. This card is a reminder that hesitation is no longer your ally. Your creativity, intelligence, and charm are powerful forces of manifestation. Whether in love, work, or personal growth, today the universe empowers you to act decisively. The Magician assures you that unseen energies are conspiring in your favor, especially in matters of the heart where attraction and synchronicity feel almost magical. Card 3, the Star. The Star shines as a beacon of hope, healing, and renewed faith. For Libra, this card feels like an embrace from the cosmos, reassuring you that even after trials, your destiny is filled with brightness. The star softens your doubts and restores trust in yourself and in love. If you've been struggling with fears or betrayals, this card signals spiritual cleansing and emotional repair. It reminds you that your optimism and belief in divine timing are your greatest strengths. Libra, today your soul finds relief in knowing that miracles are real and closer than you think. Card 4, the Death card. Death here is not an end, but a necessary transformation. Libra, you have carried the weight of betrayal, heartbreak, or endings that shook your sense of trust. This card acknowledges your pain while affirming your growth. You are shedding an old skin and refusing to repeat toxic cycles. The balance you seek is not about clinging to the past, but releasing it fully so that what is destined can arrive. Death signals the closing of one painful door and the opening of a miraculous one, clearing space for divine justice and renewal. Card 5, the Page of Cups. This youthful energy reminds you that love can feel innocent again. Libra, your heart is reopening to tenderness, even if nervousness or hesitation lingers. The Page of Cups indicates either a younger person or someone approaching you with sincerity, admiration, and vulnerability. There is a purity in this connection that reflects what you crave most: authenticity and emotional truth. Though both of you may be cautious, the card promises delightful exchanges and unexpected romantic gestures that bring excitement into your day. Card 6. Justice. Justice appears as your signature card, Libra, affirming that the universe is working in your favor. Today, truth and fairness come to the forefront. If you are entangled in legal, contractual, or personal matters requiring resolution, outcomes lean toward balance and righteousness. But justice also speaks inwardly. You are finally removing the blindfold from your own eyes, seeing situations clearly, and refusing to compromise with what is beneath you. This card restores your confidence, assuring you that divine law, not human manipulation, governs your path. Card 7. The Lovers. The Lovers card adds depth to your reading, highlighting the theme of choice and alignment in relationships. Libra, your heart often seeks harmony, but sometimes you delay decisions to avoid discord. This card tells you the time has come to face choices with clarity. A soul-level connection surrounds you, possibly someone who has doubted, hesitated, or even hidden their feelings. The Lovers suggests reconciliation or the deepening of a bond, but only when both sides choose honesty and vulnerability. The miracle of love requires courage, not indecision. Card 8. The Wheel of Fortune. Finally, the Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. Libra, today destiny takes a turn, one that you may not fully anticipate, but that carries divine alignment. This card embodies cycles, endings giving way to beginnings, and chance encounters revealing life-changing opportunities. It reinforces that the miracle you've been waiting for is not only emotional but also practical. Unexpected financial improvements, career developments, or sudden support from others may appear. The wheel reminds you that your faith and resilience are about to be rewarded in tangible ways. Today's spread for Libra is extraordinary. Judgment and the Magician signal rebirth and manifestation, while the Star and Death show healing and transformation from past wounds. The Page of Cups and the Lovers promise fresh opportunities in love, where sincerity and choice define your path. Justice stands firm as your guiding card, assuring fairness, truth, and divine order. Finally, the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, confirming that miracles are unfolding not only in love but across every dimension of your life. Libra, today you are not merely surviving. You are rewriting your destiny with faith, courage, and balance. The divine miracle is here. Trust it and step boldly into your new chapter. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Libra, your financial sphere is highlighted by the turning of fortune's wheel. Delays that once tested your patience begin to shift, and the universe is gently nudging you toward opportunities you may not have considered before. This is not merely about sudden wealth, but about the alignment of effort, timing, and luck. You may find that a chance conversation, a forgotten investment, or even a small gesture of generosity comes back to you multiplied. The presence of the Magician's energy indicates that you already hold the tools to improve your material circumstances. It is not a day for passivity, but one for bold, yet thoughtful action. Whether it's exploring new skills, reorganizing your budget, or daring to pitch a creative idea, your initiative will invite prosperity. The key lies in confidence, believing that you can transform setbacks into stepping stones. There may also be hints of divine intervention in your finances. The Wheel of Fortune suggests surprise cash flow, an overdue payment finally arriving, or the sudden approval of a project or contract that had been stalled. You might not see the source right away, but trust that the energy is moving in your favor. Keep your eyes open for unexpected opportunities, even in casual conversations. Libra's natural balance makes you cautious, and that is wise today. Avoid reckless spending or gambling on promises that sound too good to be true. Instead, cultivate discipline while allowing space for luck to work its magic. Small, consistent actions, paired with faith in divine timing, create lasting stability. Remember that prosperity is not only financial, but also the richness of support, opportunities, and resources that flow into your life. Even if the numbers in your account take time to grow, notice the subtle blessings, like gaining helpful allies, receiving guidance from mentors, or uncovering hidden talents that increase your value. Each of these is a form of wealth. Overall, Libra, today is about trusting the unseen hand that steers your fortune. You are not only recovering from financial strain, but also entering a phase where your choices, discipline, and openness to chance encounters merge into tangible progress. Luck is no longer distant. It is arriving right at your door. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 12th are 13, 27, 41, 55, 69, 83. Daily love. Love, today, glows with the promise of miracles. Judgment and the lovers together whisper of destiny at play, urging you to recognize that the heart is entering a new chapter. For some Libras, this may mean reconciliation with someone who still lingers in thought. For others, it heralds the arrival of a new soul, offering a connection that feels guided by angels themselves. The Page of Cups brings innocence and nervous excitement into the realm of romance. You may feel drawn to someone younger in spirit, or even literally younger, whose openness contrasts beautifully with the complexity of your experiences. Their sincerity will feel refreshing, like a reminder of the purity of love in its simplest form. Don't dismiss their approach as naive. There is genuine depth behind their affection. The star amplifies hope, assuring you that wounds of betrayal or disappointment are softening. You are learning once again to believe in love, and this renewed faith is magnetic. As you project optimism, you naturally attract partners who resonate with your higher vibration. Today, attraction is not only physical but soulful, grounded in healing and emotional truth. Yet, death reminds you that not every connection belongs in your future. Libra, you are discerning now. You refuse to repeat cycles of dishonesty or imbalance. If someone wishes to return, they must show maturity and true accountability. Love without integrity no longer tempts you, for your soul seeks depth and reciprocity. The Lover's card underlines choice. Whether you are deciding between two paths or simply choosing between fear and trust, clarity is essential. Your heart longs for harmony, but harmony cannot exist without honesty. A divine connection may already be manifesting in your life, and it is your task to recognize it without allowing doubts to cloud the vision. Ultimately, today's love message is one of miracles, an attraction so magnetic it feels predestined, a reconciliation that heals old wounds, or the sweet arrival of new love that feels like destiny's gentle hand. You are being reminded that love is not lost. It is being reborn. At work, in your professional life, Libra, the energy of the Chariot pushes you forward with determination. Today is about focus and commitment to long-term goals. You may feel pulled in many directions, but the message is clear. Align your will with decisive action, and you will make visible progress. This is not a day to let distractions undermine your vision. Justice plays a vital role in your work environment. Contracts, negotiations, or agreements are under the spotlight. Fairness and clarity will determine success. If you are awaiting the outcome of a legal or professional matter, this card ensures that truth will favor you. Your reputation for balance and diplomacy helps you win allies even in challenging settings. The Wheel of Fortune suggests a sudden turn in your career path. Perhaps a new opportunity surfaces, or recognition arrives after long efforts. This card indicates that cycles are shifting. What felt stagnant is moving again. Be ready for changes that may initially seem abrupt, but are ultimately aligned with your destiny. Libra's natural inclination toward cooperation is particularly valuable today. Colleagues or supervisors may look to you as the mediator who restores order in a tense situation. Your ability to remain calm under pressure is an asset, and using it wisely could open doors to leadership roles. Do not underestimate the influence of soft power. Your grace often achieves more than force. There may also be nerves about competition or the uncertainty of upcoming projects. This is natural, but the Chariot insists that determination is stronger than fear. You have already proven resilience in past challenges. Let today remind you that your professional journey is blessed with both divine timing and personal perseverance. In essence, today is about marrying ambition with integrity. Keep your goals aligned with your values and trust that opportunities will arrive as the universe adjusts the scales in your favor. The harder you've worked in silence, the more visible your rewards will soon become. Health. Health today is framed by themes of transformation and healing. Death represents the release of old habits or lifestyles that no longer serve you. This could manifest as breaking free from poor routines, letting go of emotional baggage, or addressing unhealthy attachments. Libra, your body is calling for renewal, and the time has come to listen. The star offers comfort and reassurance. If you've been struggling with stress, fatigue, or even minor ailments, today brings signs of recovery. Healing energy surrounds you, encouraging you to restore balance between your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Activities like meditation, journaling, or simply walking in nature could prove deeply restorative. Nervous tension may surface, echoing the reading's mention of anxious energy. Sleep disturbances or moments of overthinking can weigh on your health if unchecked. The message here is not to fear these symptoms, but to understand them as signals from your body and spirit. They remind you to pause, breathe, and release what you cannot control. Listen carefully to intuitive nudges, zumbidos in the ears, vivid dreams, or sudden insights. These are not coincidences, but subtle ways your spirit guides communicate with you. Spiritual awareness, when integrated into daily life, strengthens not only your emotional resilience, but also your physical vitality. Libra, your love for harmony often leads you to neglect your own needs for the sake of others. Today's cards ask you to reverse that pattern. Self-care is not indulgence, it is survival. Nourish your body with wholesome foods, hydrate, and allow rest without guilt. Rest is as productive as action when it restores balance. Health is not a straight path, but a process of constant renewal. By releasing old patterns and embracing practices that align with your inner peace, you set the stage for long-term wellness. Remember, healing is already unfolding. All you need to do is cooperate with it. Family and friends. In family matters, judgment calls for reconciliation and renewal. Old disagreements or hidden wounds may surface today, not to divide, but to heal. Libra, your natural role as peacemaker places you at the center of these dynamics, and you have the opportunity to restore harmony with grace. Justice reinforces fairness within family ties. You may find yourself mediating a situation, ensuring that each voice is heard. This card emphasizes the importance of clarity and honesty in your relationships with loved ones. Even difficult conversations can lead to mutual respect if approached with balance. The influence of ancestors is strong today. Subtle signs, dreams, memories, or feelings of guidance suggest that those who came before you are still present in spirit. This ancestral support offers you comfort and reminds you that your family extends beyond the living, encompassing the wisdom and protection of those who watch over you. At times, Libra, you may feel weighed down by family responsibilities. Death's appearance shows that cycles are shifting. What once felt heavy is now lightening. Some dynamics will naturally end, making space for healthier patterns of interaction. Allow these changes without guilt. They're part of growth. Your family may also notice your transformation and be inspired by it. By choosing peace over conflict, forgiveness over resentment, you show others that it is possible to live in balance. Your example could spark healing in ways you may not fully recognize yet. Today's family message is one of hope. You are not alone. Your spiritual and ancestral support is strong. Healing conversations, forgiveness, and balance are possible when approached with sincerity. Trust that love, expressed through fairness and patience, will guide your family toward greater unity. Compatibility. Compatibility today shines through the Lovers and the Star. Aquarius stands out as an especially strong match, with shared energy of inspiration, vision, and mutual healing. Together, Libra and Aquarius build connections based on trust and intellectual depth. Conversations flow easily, and support feels natural. Gemini also aligns beautifully, reflecting the duality and choice represented by the lovers. Both signs value communication and flexibility, creating bonds filled with curiosity and shared discovery. This partnership thrives when honesty is prioritized over indecision, ensuring harmony rather than confusion. Sagittarius, represented by the Wheel of Fortune's energy, offers excitement and spontaneity. Their adventurous spirit may feel unpredictable, but it invites Libra to embrace freedom and expansion. Together, this match can spark growth and thrilling experiences, provided that both respect each other's independence. Caution may be necessary with Capricorn or Taurus. While their grounded natures provide stability, they may clash with Libra's desire for lightness and exploration. Differences in pace and perspective could create friction if compromise is lacking. Balance, patience, and clear boundaries are essential in these partnerships. Scorpio brings intensity, which can either ignite passion or trigger emotional battles. This match requires both sides to embrace vulnerability without slipping into power struggles. When handled with care, the connection can be profound, but it demands emotional honesty. Overall, Libra, your best matches today are those who reflect your desire for fairness, communication, and inspiration. Aquarius, Gemini, and Sagittarius bring energies that uplift and expand your world, while more fixed or controlling signs may require extra effort to harmonize with your flow. Your lucky color today. Your color of the day is sky blue. It symbolizes hope, clarity, and divine communication. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color enhances your ability to stay calm, attract fairness, and remain open to messages from the universe. The phrase of the day: every ending is a doorway, every miracle begins when you choose to believe. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.